guys, and spend the weekend with me while I'm telling you about my first week in art school. Our first destination is beautiful Kruszyński Palace with an exhibition about Polish medieval ages. First week of our studies we spent on the villa near Warsaw. We had a planner there. It was cool, it was interesting, and it was new. We worked a lot with different natural materials. We met all our future classmates and we met our teachers. Now I will show you how that was. Bailando, bailando, amigas, adiós, adiós, silencio loca. Bailando, bailando, amigas, adiós, adiós, This is a beautiful Ukrainian brand, Unico, a present from my friend. So, today we are simple. We are in Charlotte, and I'm telling you about the planner. First task was to find objects and tell a story about your memory that somehow made you the person you are today. There were very many different experiences with a different depth on this topic, and I decided to make an object with it will be telling my story about living in Norway, which is simultaneously sad and weird and cold, and somehow it just flew by. It was so many hopes I had in this land, but nothing really was the way we imagined. We were lonely and cold, both mentally and physically. So I decided to make the composition with ice, and I found a branch that looked like a root, and I put it on ice with which was a metaphor of a root trying to get settled on ice, which is impossible and painful, of course. Second day, we've got more of a graphic task. We had to make a map of ourselves in icons. So that was pretty easy for me. I'm very familiar with making graphic design. But also it was very interesting with instructions that we had limitations that we had to follow. So it was kind of introduction to the pure designer's world, when you cut out everything that's not important and stick to the pure essence, but still it has to be very aesthetical. And third task was the most interesting. We got a partner and we needed to make an object that could be used in a world without electricity, without internet, so kind of a primitive world. And we, with my partner, also each team got a topic. For example, it was like warmth or food or storage, and we got topic that seemed very easy, which was entertainment. But it was not that easy, because in the primitive world, the last thing you will think about is entertainment, and very many limitations, like people are tired, people don't want to interact. So we came up with this board game, which was about getting together, getting closer and telling stories metaphorical. And when we came back to Warsaw, we already had to make an instruction for that, very professional IKEA-like instruction. And we still had to be in the same team, so this teamwork is also kind of easier but harder at the same time. So we did that. Next task we got from our history of design teacher. We had to find an object in the nearby surroundings and make a museum note for that. I found a wild cucumber. I was really excited about this shape and texture, so I found out that wild cucumber can be found in South America and came to Europe from South America. Fun fact about wild cucumber. So that was our way. The hardest and the biggest task was, of course, this full object that had to be functioning, our board game, that had to be functioning, both make sense, both has to be finished till the end of the week. Every time we presented every work that we did. So that was also interesting to see that we are very diverse team as students. Some are more shy, some are much more about making things, some about talking about things. So that was very unexpected event in general, to spend the week in the pure nature, in the forest. There was nothing but river, field and our villa. That was very interesting, and I don't think many students get to do this. So it's a privilege as well to be an art student in this, from this perspective as well. So of course each step we needed to document, because after all it's studying process, so we have to show our professors at the end of the semester that we did something. And I really love to take photos, so I think my documentation is for me. I mean, it's kind of my favorite part, to take pictures of the final result and to be proud of it. This is actually Sunday today, and I'm telling you about my first week in university. But next week is the last week, and I will really try to film as much as possible on the campus, because I want to show you how much work was done this semester. Bye!